Tony, and we'll have a one-year mission for Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter focused on exploration goals and objectives, and then an extended science mission that will continue for a few years after that, focusing on science objectives. And that's really where the payoff is getting that information back so that we get what we need to better understand the moon, and scientifically to better understand our solar system and our place in it.
Yeah. If I may add something, LRO was a very fast-track mission. It was conceived only about 5 years ago. The development was done on a very fast pace as a high-priority mission. The moon is nearby. Compared to other planetary missions that typically may run a decade from conception to implementation and return of data, starting LRO about 5 years ago and getting to this point is actually a very fast pace. We were ready to go last fall because of the certain challenges associated with the launch vehicles. We're now looking forward to a launch this week. We're eager, ready to go, and the delays are a bit frustrating, but we're just looking forward to the data.
And likewise for myself, I don't think I can say much more than very anxious to get off, get past lunar swing by, so our entire team can kind of take a sigh and take a breath. It's been, as Rich said, for LCROSS-2, a sprint from day one. Once we get by our swing by, we get into cruise, and we can take a breath until impact. What's unique about LCROSS-2 and the delays is we're using the Centaur, the actual launch vehicle, in a way that it was never designed to be used before, and so we're exceedingly appreciative of the effort and the diligence that's been put forward to make this a success. So while sometimes delays are frustrating, they're what's appropriate to make sure missions are successful. So we're just excited to be here and ready to go.
Yeah, let me add one more thing. I mean, we have the three scientists up here at the table, but I'll tell you, there is a team behind us that really are the unsung heroes for these missions. When you look at the short times that are involved for both of these missions, and you look at how capable and how flexible these teams were in being able to bring these missions ready to launch at this time, that there is a huge amount of credit that really has to go to those teams so that we can go and get the scientific and the exploration information that NASA needs.
Okay, we have time for one more question, and then is there any questions from the audience? Tarek?
Yeah, I just had one quick follow-up from Mike, if it's possible. If you could kind of give us an estimate of the total cost for the mission that takes into account the delays. Thanks.
The LCROSS mission has started and continues to be, first of all, a great example on how to control costs. And it started out cost capped at $79 million, if I remember correctly. The Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter mission, and Rich, keep me honest here to make sure I have the numbers right. At this stage, we are at about $540 million.
504.
$504 million, right. Sorry. Transpose the two numbers. This is a bit higher than what was originally approved, but now it takes into account the number of months that have been that we've been marching along, waiting for the launch opportunities that we're going to have this week.
Right. LRO was conceived as a medium-cost planetary mission in scope and in implementation and development cost. The planned cost for LRO was approximately $460 million. That include the design of the mission, the design and development and testing of the spacecraft, the development of the 7 instruments, and the the entire launch vehicle, which carries not only LRO but also LCROSS, the construction of a dedicated ground station, at White Sands, New Mexico for LRO data transmission. And it also includes the full first year of operation and the funding to the science teams to produce the data products. So LRO came in on budget, and the costs have grown to $504 million because of the fact that we didn't launch at the end of last year and because of the challenges associated with the launch vehicles. So it's a LRO came in on time and on budget.
And that's another real testament to the capabilities of the really talented teams that are involved with this mission, both of these missions.
Okay. That concludes today's Mission Science Briefing from the Kennedy Center. If you would like more information about LRO or LCROSS, please log on to www.nasa.gov. Thank you.